So Ian Rappaport reported on NFL Game Day morning yesterday that the Texans next week, when they take on the Indianapolis Colts, will not have Phillip Rivers to deal with or chase down.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because when the Colts got eliminated from the playoffs, they're going to start Riley Leonard. They just didn't yesterday because they weren't switching up to Riley Leonard within a day. They had to start Phillip. Plus, Phillip had his entire high school team there yesterday.
That was really cool, yeah.
They just didn't know it was going to be in a game in which they would be playing as an eliminated playoff team until they knew that the Texans had won the day before. Interestingly enough, the Chargers could have saved Phillip Rivers from being eliminated from the playoffs. But anyway, long story short is Phillip played, and he came up with enough air yards yesterday. He's the second most prolific 44-year-old quarterback in the history of the National Football League in the season in which he's played at age 44, way behind Tom Brady. But he had this to say, because it sure does appear as if he's not playing next week against the Texans, and that he did just play his last football game in the NFL.
This was the last one. I told you guys I wasn't gonna have any regrets about coming back, and I don't. It's other than us not winning, right? Us not winning. It's been an absolute blast for 3 weeks. I wouldn't, if I go back and say, all right, now you know everything's gonna happen. What are you gonna do? I'd do it all again. It's been absolutely awesome. So yeah, I mean, if it's the last one, it's the last one. I thought the last one was walking off the field in Buffalo, walking up that tunnel, and I was fine with that. And that one had tears those few days after it, and I was at peace with that being the last one. So certainly if it is, I got 3 bonus games that I never saw coming, and couldn't be more thankful that I got the opportunity.
I love that guy,
that's cool.
Man.
That's pretty dope.
No regrets. That's the way we should live life, right? I mean, I know we use sports as a metaphor sometimes, and it is an appropriate one. And in this respect, too, no regrets. Go for it. Go for it. I mean, the downside for him here obviously would have been injury, and maybe that's also why Shane Steichen's not playing him next week in a game that doesn't matter in the standings against the Texans, because he loves Phillip Rivers and his family so much. He's not going to put him in front of that defense that I saw in person, because you don't do that to people that you love, to be very honest. So again, long story short is, he doesn't need the Hall of Fame to go ahead, and he doesn't need the Hall of Fame to be who he is. He doesn't need the Hall of Fame to legitimize what he's done. He is who he is, and he's a guy that has shown everyone in his life, I'm going to take a shot. Who cares? It's going to take 5 more years to maybe get another look by the Hall of Fame.
They gotta do something.
He got 3 more games that he never thought he'd get a chance to do. And Phillip, you did awesome, man. Hey, you made it all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Check us out every single day streaming live on Disney Plus and the ESPN app 12 to 3 Eastern.